7. It's coming. It's coming. Star Wars Episode 7 in 71 days. Ah! Welcome to Coop Scoop Daily, the daily quest for Tom Hiddleston looking very seductive at the camera. Like he does because he's Tom Hiddleston.
No, he's looking at me.
He's looking at you?
He's looking at me.
Anyway, we're here at the movie theaters. We're going to be seeing a double feature of The Martian first, and then we're going to be seeing The Walk in IMAX 3D. Super excited for both of these movies. The movie's about to start. Just want to do my intro fast, so I'll see you guys after the movie. We're going to enjoy some popcorn too. Oh. See you guys in a second. All right, first off, The Martian. Wow. I've seen quite a bit of movies this year. And I can honestly say that's probably my top movie of the year. Okay, so I've always been a sucker for realistic space movies. I loved Interstellar. I loved Gravity, and I gotta say that the Martian totally blew those out of the water. He just in the background.
Insignificant.
Insignificant. First off, the cast is fantastic. I'd never really looked at the cast of this movie online or anything before, and it seemed like almost every scene I'm like, oh, I know that guy. Oh, I know that guy. I'm actually happy I didn't see the cast beforehand because it was just kind of funny to point at everyone, like Sebastian Stan. I didn't know Sebastian Stan was in this movie, and then we met him just 2 weeks ago, so that was really cool. And Michael Pena. There was also Jeff Daniels. Well, I actually knew Jeff Daniels in this movie. I just kind of forgot.
I didn't know Matt Damon was.
Matt Damon? He's on the poster.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it was all fantastic. I think this is also my favorite Matt Damon movie, too. I've actually never seen the Bourne movies, but maybe that would change. However, for now, Matt Damon, I've seen Matt Damon in quite a bit of movies, except for the Bourne movies, I know. But I gotta say, that's my favorite Matt Damon movie. Now, the movie just sucks you in so good. If you guys don't know what The Martian is about, it's basically guy stranded on Mars, a NASA astronaut stranded on Mars, who's also a botanist as well, who's making his own plants and stuff, his own potato plants to survive. Now I don't want to go too deep into it, but what a setup. That's fantastic. People are comparing it to Castaway, and it's kind of like that, but this time around he actually kind of has a signal to Earth. That's not really a spoiler either. But anyway, the way they handle this with their scientific facts, and so realistic science facts, you learn a whole lot while watching the movie about science, and it just really... It tugs at your heartstrings too, because there's actually a few moments where you were crying. Lots of feels and stuff. Makes you feel so isolated. Anyway, it's so hard to describe, but to keep this review brief, go see it now. It's definitely my favorite movie of the year. Just everything. Ridley Scott, fantastic director with this movie. Ridley Scott here and there doesn't do that great of movies, but he certainly has a few hits, and this is definitely one of the biggest hits that they've done. So it's fantastic. Go out and see it. So up next, we're going to be seeing The Walk in IMAX 3D luxury seating, because it was kind of cool. Here at Megaplex, they have $5 Tuesdays for any seat, any screening all day. So, of course, we took the opportunity. Luxury seating, IMAX 3D, $5 down for each of us. So that's such a cool deal. Anyway, let's see how that is too. And I'm home now because my original review of this at the theater that I recorded, the mic wasn't working, so I have to re-record it at home. And basically, I have work in a few hours, so I got to be quick with this. So, The Walk, fantastic movie. I really enjoyed it. Most of all, though, more than anything, it's so visually stunning and such a spectacle that you must see this in IMAX 3D. I couldn't imagine really seeing this in other theaters. It'd probably still be as good, but IMAX 3D is the way to go because it actually feels like you're in New York. It actually feels like you're on top of the Twin Towers. Now, if you're not familiar with the story, it revolves around a man named Philippe Petit who has a passion for walking tightropes, entertaining people, and his dream was to walk between the Twin Towers back in the 70s. This is all a true story. In fact, there's a documentary on Netflix called Man on the Wire that you can watch right now, and I actually recommend you guys watch that documentary before you watch this, because it actually has the real-life guy, Philippe Petit, and it tells the true story from everything, all the details and stuff, how it went down. Now this movie does a fantastic job showing that as well, from a cinematic standpoint. And I got to say, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character, as portrayal, I should say, as Philippe Petit, very spot on, actually, especially when you watch the documentary. Now, in the trailers and stuff, it seems his French accent seems very hokey. But, you know, when you actually watch the documentary and see Philippe Petit, he actually talks just like how Joseph Gordon-Levitt does in the trailers and in the movies. And honestly, I was very nervous about that too, but it actually really worked out very well in the movie. Now, I gotta say, the biggest point of this movie is just breathtaking. The effects are so well done. The music, the soundtrack, absolutely phenomenal when the actual walk is happening and when you're looking over the cityscape, and that's the strongest point of this movie, are just the visuals itself, and it's super entertaining, and I do recommend this movie. Now, to give it a number, I would give it actually 7.5 out of 10, because I would say that it kind of seemed rushed in a lot of parts. Just so they can get the story progress faster, get everything in there of how this all went down into a short time frame, because there's actually a lot that went down with the planning and stuff, and as well as some script issues, but nothing huge. So I give it a 7.5 out of 10, while I give The Martian a 9.5 out of 10. So no, scratch that. 9 out of 10 for The Martian. It's 7.5 out of 10 for The Walk. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Bye!